Welcome to the fantasy zone.
So has anyone else been having a lot of dating troubles lately? Like the other night I took this girl out for dinner, right? And then everything's going pretty well, we're hitting it off. Take her back to my place for a little, you know, final destination, no items, box only. Like it's the perfect romantic night, right? That's what I thought anyway. So anyways, we're playing the game. She fucking sucks, by the way. She's definitely not tournament ready with moves like that. So obviously I win, and for some fucking reason, she doesn't have sex with me afterwards. Like what the hell? I clearly won the game, and it's just like I proved my superiority, and nothing. She just walks out. Can you believe that? Now I know she was just crazy. I know all girls don't like that. But just to help me with a little bit with my game, I decided to go on the internet, do a couple research. I decided to do a bit of research to see if there's any sort of helpful tips for me out there. And I was happy to find this article here. It's called "A Boy Gamer's Guide to Dating Girls Without Being a Douchebag." I didn't think that was possible, but apparently it is, according to Jeff here. So let's see if this here will help me in my quest to get some pussy. I have a pathologically unhealthy obsession with misogynists in general, and gamer misogynists in particular. I read their Reddit threads, click on their blogs, and just overall expose myself to such radioactive stupidity that I'm surprised I don't turn into one when the moon is full. Oh, don't kid anyone, Jeff. We all know you're the type of guy that plays Dead or Alive, where it's deep combat mechanics. My favorite conceit out of all this lunacy is this never-ending whine about how once upon a time girls made fun of guys for playing video games and now want acceptance as gamers because gaming is cool. I like when I put it in quotes, like, no, guys, you're not cool. You're all fucking lame, misogynistic versions. I love this idea because it tells me everything I need to know about the person saying it. And it got me thinking that a lot of these people don't realize that being gamers is not what is causing women to throw things at them. It's not. Quote, Captain Jack Sparrow, scholar of our time, the problem isn't the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Wow. So me and my eternal quest to try and bring the sexes together, only you can do it, Jeff. I thought I would hand out some helpful advice gleaned from many women I talked to on the subject. Wow, fucking casual flex by Jeff. Yeah, I fuck bitches every single day, so why don't you fucking virgin simps listen to me? Goddamn, Jeff, you're just too much of a sexual transfer for me. When you're a hardcore gamer dating a girl, here's some things you need to understand. Hell yeah. Yes, some girls think that gaming is infantile and stupid, and you need to get over that. What? I think they need to get over themselves, Jeff. I don't know. What are you trying to tell me here? They're obviously idiots. Let's set aside gaming for a moment to make a comparison. Isn't this an article about gaming? Remember when you were a teenager and some job wanted you to cut your hair, remove your nose ring, or wear a belt, and you stood up and screamed, "No one else tells me how to be the man. You can't change who I am." Yeah, and then they were fired. That inherent belief that every single aspect of your life is sacred ground that must never be sullied is a hallmark of the last bit of psychopathy left over from being an infant. Jesus, we're really going deep into the psychology thing. What's your degree in, Jeff? Do you have the qualifications for this? A woman that you're interested in is not required to consider gaming anything, be it a plus or minus. They can have no opinions of their own whatsoever. Some people, men and women, just don't think highly of the pursuit. And you can either accept that and move on, or you can make someone's personal opinion about hobbies some grand, stupid, sweeping statement on behalf of 50% of the population. I'm lost, Jeff. You're telling me. So you say here, yes, there are some girls that think gaming is infantile and stupid, and you need to get over that. But here you're saying they don't need to have an opinion on it because it's stupid. I think you're the one that thinks gaming's stupid, Jeff. Like I don't think this is women saying it. Oh, sorry, the many women that you've come to know professionally. You're going to have to give up. Okay, no, fuck that. I'm not giving up my fucking nose for some bitch. Fine, all right, I'll read it, but just to get me some ass. You're gonna have to give up some gaming time, son of a bitch. It seems so very, very simple, but a lot of people don't seem to realize what the point of being a couple actually is. I thought it was just going down on each other. The idea is that you spend time together doing things that involve one another because you like it. Yeah, going down on each other. It's not because saying you're dating is cheaper than prostitutes and more fun than masturbating. There's another person you have to consider. Is that the penis in the masturbation scenario? What scenario are we talking about? If you're not dating a gamer, you're not going to be able to pull marathon runs of play all the time now, and that's a perfectly reasonable request for someone that you've made an implicit promise to devote some considerable energy to, even if she is a gamer. Well, if she's a gamer too, then what's the fucking problem? We can co-op. That's a thing. Jeff, do you know co-op games are a thing? Like, we can play fucking Yoshi's Woolly World or whatever, or Fortnite. Peace continues on next page. It's right here. Oh, I should probably mention, I think there's a reason for that, that if you look at my ad blocker thing up here, it's blocking over 1,700 pop-up ads. That's a lot. Monopolizing entertainment resources is selfish. Both my wife and I are gamers. Wait, what? You're a gamer? She likes handhelds and phone games, while I like consoles on the big screen. No problem, right? We can both play in the same room, no problem. Except, sometimes she doesn't want to play. Well then, she's a fake gamer girl. Sometimes she wants to watch Big Bang Theory, and that means that I can't play what I want to play. Cringy TV choice aside, let's see what these simple options are Jeff's got for us. Option 1, watch Big Bang Theory with her for a while because it's a measly half-hour show that is actually pretty funny when it isn't being ridiculously insulting. Insulting? Okay, I get it. It makes fun of nerds, but I never found it insulting. I just found it annoying. And also, it is a long time to watch a Big Bang Theory episode, Jeff. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but they don't feel like 20 minutes. 2, go do something else. Books are still a thing, as is exercise, bathing, playing with the cats in the air. Okay. You're a gamer, Jeff? Really? If you're a gamer, then you wouldn't know those 3 things exist, let's be honest. Second of all, nice passive aggressiveness there. Oh, you play fucking video games where clearly you don't read, you don't exercise, you don't fucking bathe. First off, Jeff, I know reading is still a thing because I read when I play video games. That's still a thing. I put subtitles on. Second off, I exercise too. Ring Fit Adventure is actually quite fun. My downstairs neighbors don't like it, but I like it. Bathing, yeah, I can do more of it. 3, bitch and moan about what I want to do like a child that can't share. Okay, I should acknowledge that at least this article came out in 2013, but still, like, you had options there. You had the fucking Wii U. I know no one bought one, but that's an option for you, right? Or like he said, his wife plays handheld consoles. Buy a fucking PSP or whatever. Like, I don't care. There's plenty of other options here, Jeff, besides bitching and moaning. I know that's what you think, because you're a gamer like me, but it's not the only option. That's the point I'm trying to get across here. You have to share in a relationship. Jeff, did you not hear my fucking Star Fox story at the beginning? I let her be player 1. Do not game at sexy time. That's a no-no. Okay, let's say all this has gone right over your head. Sure has, Jeff. And you think the purpose of a girlfriend is merely to keep her vagina alive until you're ready to disappoint it for 2 minutes. Even you, good sir. I can help. Oh my god, Jeff. Bruh. Alright, Jeff, man, after saying you're a gamer, I seriously can't believe it now. You're just being so fucking passive aggressive about this. I get it, you're talking to those misogynistic gamers, but Jesus Christ. Keep her vagina alive until you're ready to disappoint it for 2 minutes. What do you think women are, Jeff? What do you think your wife is, huh? Because I can tell you, a lot of us don't think like this. If you call a girl to come over to your house for what is obviously sex purposes, please resist the urge to fire up a game while you wait. Oh. Well, we played together. I mean, it's a big difference. Go take a shower, cut your nails, brush your teeth, get out the whips, and make sure the swing is secured. Jeff, you just... Well, I don't want to know what you do with your wife anymore. Never mind, I forget I asked. You laugh, but I have friends who have made booty calls, started up a round of StarCraft, and were completely puzzled when their girlfriend got fed up 15 minutes after getting there and took off. There's no raid in the world better than sex, okay? Just learn to wait. Wait a minute, I'm confused again, Jeff. So this first paragraph, you're like, hey, girls aren't just sex objects. I think that's something everyone can agree with. But then here, you're like, hey, you inviting your girlfriend over to just have fuck her. Maybe just fuck her. Like, what's you're sending me mixed signals here, Jeff. First you say, they're not just for sex, but then you're saying, I should just use her for sex. Like, what are you telling me to do here? What are you trying to tell me, Jeff? You're too next level for me. Your gamer brain is clearly bigger than mine. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Consider what you're exposing someone to. I think about that every time I fire up Pokemon Stadium. It's no secret that gaming has grown up in a big way, though oddly a lot of gamers haven't followed suit. While most of us wouldn't dream of hogging the TV to watch Hostel in the same room as another person who didn't like horror films, for some reason the fact that it's a game makes some people think that gamers are exempt from this rule. I mean, let's just see where he's going with this. Or consider my colleague, Abby, I'm not going to fuck up that last name. I'm not going to prove anything to you, Jeff. I'm not even going to say the last name. Who regaled us with the tale of an ex-boyfriend whose obsession with Tony Hawk games and their... What? Tony Hawk games and their terrible soundtracks. No offense, Jeff, but I think you and Abby have terrible fucking taste in music. Is it really so much to ask that you turn the game down or put on headphones? Yes, it is, Jeff, because the Tony Hawk music is fucking awesome. Well, okay. What Tony Hawk game were you playing? Then maybe we can argue this, but if it's at least like one of the first 3 games, nah, fuck off. As I said in the beginning, gaming by itself is not a problem, and it's not standing between you and romantic love. Again, Jeff, you told me several times that it is. What are you trying to tell me? Everything on this list applies just as equally to someone who is an avid golfer, who's really into the Texans, or otherwise has a passion in his or her life. So then what's the problem, Jeff? This whole time you're talking about how gaming's the problem, and now you're saying it's not the problem. Like, what? So you're saying that every fucking person that has some sort of passion or hobby is gonna be a single loser for the rest of their life, not getting any pussy. Like, what? What am I supposed to do then? Just be the most boring person in the world? Just be totally devoted to the woman? Be a fucking simp? Is that what you're telling me to do, Jeff? You want me to be a simp? I only simp for 2D girls. As for being made fun of in school by girls for playing games, if you're still holding on to that after graduation, then frankly, you're not ready for a girlfriend anyway. Oh boy, Jeff. Oh, look at that. Jeff's got news stories too. No thanks.